KEYC News Now to Go is sponsored by River's Edge Hospital and Clinic. People caring for people.
Moments like these make life worth living. River's Edge Hospital and Clinic is your partner in taking control of your own health. Take your steps towards a lasting tomorrow. River's Edge Hospital.
Thanks for joining us for this KEYC News Now to Go update. I'm Mitch Keegan, sitting in for Jackson Jurek. In a few moments, I'll be joined by First Alert meteorologist Caitlin Lohr with a look at your forecast and the extended forecast. The Minnesota Department of Transportation is making a change to an intersection on the south side of St. Peter to improve safety starting today. The Highway 169 intersection with South Washington Avenue will have left turn restrictions. Northbound Highway 169 drivers won't be able to turn left onto Washington Avenue, and drivers on Washington Avenue won't be able to turn onto northbound 169. MnDOT says the changes are due to the intersection's poor safety performance, with 13 crashes in the past 10 years, 3 of which resulted in 5 fatalities. MnDOT says the overwhelming majority of crashes involved left-hand turns. A routine traffic stop in Cleveland leads to charges related to machine gun and drug possession. According to a City of Cleveland release, an officer stopped 26-year-old Walter Green of Chaska last Saturday. The statement says officers arrested Green for possession of cocaine, individually packaged marijuana, and a handgun with a fully automatic trigger. The arrest prompted several search warrants, including residences in Chaska and Mankato. Police say Green was charged in LeSueur County with felony possession of a machine gun, felony ineligible possession of a firearm, and felony controlled substance crime in the 5th degree. He is currently being held in the LeSueur County Jail. A proposal to build dozens of new wind turbines in the Iowa Great Lakes area is back for another attempt to win approval. Just over a year ago, the Dickinson County Board of Adjustment rejected Invenergy's plan to build those turbines as part of its Red Rock Wind project. Now, according to KUO Radio, the company has submitted a new application seeking to build 67 turbines, mostly in the eastern part of the county. The board will hold public hearings on the new application later this month. Those hearings will be at 6 o'clock each evening on the 28th, 29th, and 30th of April at the Dickinson County Courthouse in Spirit Lake. The downtown Mankato skyline continues to change. Demolition began back in January on the Landmark Center, and crews are making significant progress on the demo of the City Center Hotel. A 4-story element by Weston to include 162 all-suite rooms is set to be built on the site of the old hotel. A 10-story AC by Marriott with 156 rooms is set to be built on the site of the former Landmark Center. The 2 hotels will be adjoined by a common lobby with a direct connection to the existing City Skywalk, providing direct access to the Mayo Clinic Health System Event Center. The total cost of the project is an estimated $92.7 million, with construction expected to be complete next year. Joined now by First Alert meteorologist Caitlin Lohr. And Caitlin, a little bit of a chill out there this morning, but it sounds like some milder weather's on the way.
Yeah, you know, today is probably going to be the best day of the week. The unfortunate side is the winds that we were so hoping that were going to be light today are once again breezy. And I feel like, you know, Minnesota spring is just wind, couple showers, thunderstorms, and then wind again. And I feel like if that's the forecast for this week, is a lot of that mixed together. But today, even with that wind, we get to enjoy some great temperatures and some sunshine. And temperature-wise, this is what we're looking at rising to today. We're looking at upper 60s by this afternoon. Winds are going to be just slightly breezy up to that 20-mile-an-hour range. Some areas, unfortunately, will be between 15 and 25 miles an hour through the day today. So that breeze is here to stick around. But for most of us, it is going to be a little bit lighter. Not by much, but a little bit. We'll take that than what we've been dealing with the last couple of days out there. That being said, wind gusts could still reach up to 30 miles an hour at times. So if you're going to go out and about and try to enjoy the day, just be prepared for some wind gusts from time to time. It's going to happen. Now tonight, nothing major going on. We're going to just see a breeze or feel that breeze in the area with partly cloudy skies. Temperature-wise, pretty mild. If you want to open up your windows today, you don't have to close them up tonight. It's not going to get too cold as temperatures drop to low 49 degrees by tomorrow morning. Now, if you choose to open your windows and keep them open tonight, you're going to want to close them before you leave your house tomorrow, whether it's to go to school or work or wherever it is you're headed, because we have a shot for showers and thunderstorms in the area with that chance of severe weather. As you can see here, we have a slight risk in the yellow here. That is a level 2 of 5 risk for strong to severe storms. What this means is that we could see a handful of strong to severe storms develop in the area. It doesn't mean we're going to, but it doesn't mean we're not going to. There's a chance for that. And right now, the current forecast of the upper atmosphere is suggesting that we could see things from large to very large hail, damaging winds and or wind gusts, as well as a couple of tornadoes. So all modes of severe weather are possible within this risk area for tomorrow. So taking a look at the futurecast going through tomorrow, we are going to be mostly cloudy. Those showers are going to start moving in through the early afternoon hours, with thunderstorms starting to develop in the area through those mid-afternoon hours, which as of right now is anytime between 3 and 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. These are the thunderstorms we're going to start watching for things like damaging winds, large to very large hail, or even the chance of a tornado to form and develop. That being said, we're going to continue to see a line of showers and thunderstorms continue through the rest of the afternoon into tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, they're going to become a little bit spotty out there. The good news is severe chances will diminish through tomorrow night, but the bad news is, well, bad news if you want to look at it that way, is we're still going to continue to see some showers and thunderstorms overnight. The good news overall is, once again, more moisture coming to the area, more improvements yet to be made to that drought monitor. And with this rain on the way, between now and 7 a.m. Saturday morning, we are looking at, on the low end for most of the area, 1/4 of an inch, and on the high end, up to 3/4 of an inch. And of course, the higher totals will coincide with where we get those thunderstorms in the area. Now, taking a look at your extended forecast, you're going to notice several chances for showers and thunderstorms. As of right now, the only concern for severe weather we have in the forecast is really for tomorrow afternoon and evening. After that, we're just kind of looking at general showers for Friday, a couple thunderstorms for Easter Sunday, so make your plans accordingly. You might want to leave the Easter Bunny a note to hide those eggs inside this year, not outside. But at least temperatures are going to be mild in the 60s all of next week.
And not bad temperature-wise.
No, not at all.
Very good. Thank you, Caitlin. Well, text message scams have begun to surge, many starting with seemingly innocent messages meant for someone else. In this Watching Your Wallet report, consumer investigator KEYC Jackman shares tips from the AARP on how to identify and report these so-called wrong number scams.
You've probably received random texts saying things like, "Hello, what are you doing?" or even telling you about a so-called loan offer. Regardless of the message content, the intention is always the same. Scammers want to lure you into responding, eventually trying to obtain your personal information.
What I've noticed about these are they are rapidly increasing. Not a day goes by where I personally don't get one myself that says, "Hey, you coming for dinner tonight?" And you think, oh, it's just someone innocently, misdialed a phone number.
Amy Knopfziger with the AARP says this is a deliberate tactic scammers use to play on your natural curiosity and kindness.
So because we're nice humans, we write back and say, "Sorry, wrong number." And that's then when the conversation ensues and the person tries to build a friendship with you.
Many companies and organizations legitimately use text to contact clients and consumers. But if you don't recognize the phone number or sender, play it safe, don't respond, and delete the message. Also, never click on links from unknown senders and ignore random texts requesting personal, financial, or login information.
I think it's important for us to look at our phone hygiene and to make sure that we have our important contacts uploaded into our device. So when one of those comes through and it's not in our contacts, that's a red flag that this might be one of those scams.
With this Watching Your Wallet, I'm KEYC Jackman.
Well, another tip, always block text messages from unknown senders and report them as spam to your phone provider if you can. Thanks for joining us for this KEYC News Now to Go update. Stay with us for the latest local news, weather, and sports on our website.
And download the free KEYC News and weather apps for the latest headlines and forecast.